Chapter 3.5, solving two-step equations. So in the last lesson, 3.4, we explored solving two-step equations and how to set them up. Today we're actually going to talk about the specific order that we are going to use in order to solve them. So when solving two-step equations, we're going to use inverse operations, just like we did in solving one-step equations in order to solve. So quick reminder, addition and subtraction and multiplication and division are inverse operations. We're also going to use the order of operations, of operations backward. Now, why would we use the order of operations backward? And what exactly does that mean? Well, let's look at example 1. Here in this problem, 5n minus 18 equals negative 33. If I knew what n was, I would multiply 5 times n first. Then I would subtract 18, and that would equal negative 33. But because I don't know what n is, I have to kind of be a detective. And I have to work backwards to figure out where I started from. So to do that, I'm going to start with getting rid of the subtraction by using the inverse operation. So I'm going to add 18 to both sides because I'm trying to get 5n by itself. So 33 minus 18, 13 minus 8 is 5. So 5n equals negative 15. Remember, it's negative because negative 33 has the greater absolute value. Since it is a negative plus a positive, I'm going to keep the sign with the greater absolute value, which is negative. So now I've used inverse operations to isolate and get 5n by itself. Now I'm going to divide both sides by 5 so that n equals negative 5. Be sure to watch your signs when you're doing this. Negative divided by a positive is a negative. Negative divided by a negative is a positive. Watch those signs, okay? So, example 2. Here, let me go back to example 1 first really fast and show you how to check your work. So if I want to check to be sure that I'm correct, I'm going to write 5 times negative 5n minus 18 equals negative 33. So now I follow, oh, not n, we solved for n. Let me erase that. So now I'm going to solve according to my order of operations. 5 times negative 5 is negative 25 minus 18 equals negative 33. I'm going to change this to adding the opposite. 25 plus 18. 5 plus 8 is 13. This one is 43. That didn't come out right. Why didn't that come out right? Oh, okay, and I noticed I got 43. 43, negative 43, doesn't equal negative 33. So where did I go wrong? So I'm going to go back up here and I'm going to notice, hey, wait a minute, Mrs. Pendry, basic math facts. Negative 15 divided by 5 is not negative 5. It is negative 3. So if I substitute negative 3 in here, I get 15, which is negative 33 equals negative 33. So while it's not mandatory to check your work, notice it's a good way to say, hey, wait a minute, you made a mistake. So my actual answer is n equals -3. All right, glad I went back and checked that. Example 2. So again, I'm going to use the order of operations backwards. So I have x divided by 3 plus 11 equals 16. The first thing I'm going to do is subtract 11 from both sides. So I'm left with x divided by 3 equals 5. Now I'm going to multiply both sides times 3. These cross cancel. And I'm left with x equals 15. Now, just for grins, because I made a mistake on example 1, I'm going to just double check my answer really fast. So 15 divided by 3 plus 11 equals 16. 5 plus 11 equals 16, and 16 does in fact equal 16, so this time I am correct. Okay, example 3 is a word problem. Again, while not required that you write down what you know and what you need to know, it can be very beneficial to kind of shake out what information you need from the word problem in order to help set up your equation. So the question reads, on weekday afternoons, a local bowling alley offers a special. Each bowling game costs $2.50 and shoe rental is $2. You spend $14.50 total. What is the number of games that you bowl? So I know I'm spending $2.50 per game. I know I'm spending $2 for shoes. And I know that I'm spending $14.50 in total. What do I need? B, I'm looking for the number of games that I bowl. So I know I have a total. So $14.50 is my total. It's going to equal $2.50 per game. I don't know how many games I'm playing, but I have to pay $2.50 for every single game, plus my shoe rental. So here's my equation set up. My total equals the number, or the price of one game, $2.50, times however many games I bowled, plus my shoe rental. So to figure out how many games I play, I'm going to start by subtracting $2 from both sides. Whoa, color change. Subtract $2 from both sides. $12.50 equals $2.50 times B. Now I'm going to divide both sides by $2.50. And B equals 5. So I bowled 5 games. So if I were to check and plug that back in, $2.50 times 5 should equal $12.50, plus $2 for shoes equals $14.50. Okay, that's it for today. Please complete the quick checks and the check your understanding, and we will go over it tomorrow.